this camera's very laggy. And I can't do nothing about it. So, until I force Lance to get a webcam that is better than this one that I'm borrowing, I really don't give a fuck. I have no fucking webcam shortage in my episode in my city, and this fucking computer I got new is kind of old, so it doesn't have a fucking webcam. It's for school and shit. I can't even connect to my Xbox, so I can't connect. I can't record the old way. I'm gonna have to record the oldest way I ever recorded video games on Xboxes, and that burp goes to anyone who fucking likes burps. Yeah, fuck. Now, I'm reacting to Adam's mistakes, trickery, and fuck it, I'm just reacting to Adam and how he dealt with his shit and how he's trying to go back up, but everything's going down on him. You know, it's like life. It's like our lives, Adam. If you're watching this, I don't know why you would watch me. I'm like the scum of the YouTube. I'm like, fuck me. Fuck me. No, I actually do it. Adam, if you're watching this, I don't know why. I'm at the lower bucket of the goddamn YouTube Enterprises. Where the fuck this company is? It's trash. Surprised you're living off this shit. It's dying. Dude, you should probably get a new job. This is not gonna last long. I don't know if I'm revolting against it, if I'm gonna join it. I don't fucking know. About YouTube, I don't fucking know what I'm doing with my life. I just don't know. Now, before we get in, I want to do some disclaimers. I am not on anybody's side. Anna has done the bad thing. Ross has done some bad shit. Max, whoever the fuck who joined Adam. And I'm sorry if this overcomes you, Adam, if you're watching me. I'm just saying my stuff. Don't get mad at me, man. Again, I don't know why you'd be watching this. Like, dumb shit. Watch my other videos. I don't give a fuck. Dislike every one of them. I want to cry in my sleep. Because I'm already down. I have no water left in my eyes. These are dry. I cried too much in my sleep that my eyes are drained. I have nothing. So, let's react. I am going to be flipping this, and you're going to be watching me watch the video for once in my fucking life. I have a webcam about another video. Never done this, I'll probably forget, but I will pause it and commentate. If you like that, go fuck yourself in the ass. And for my friends, I only have one that's a girl. I really don't care where you fuck yourself. You can suck your boyfriend's dick, who is also an asshole, who probably fuck himself with the dildo. I really don't give a fuck. Fuck you, whoever you are, that you know who you are, and fuck it. Let's go.
Minecraft, a word every kid from 2009 to the present has heard of in some form or fashion. It's really an anomaly just how long Minecraft has been able to stay in the public eye when you really think about it. I'm 16, and Minecraft was at its biggest cultural peak when I was a kid, yet in recent years it came back in a big way with as much fanfare as ever. Usually to be able to achieve that kind of success for so long, a game would either have to be an online RPG like WoW that's constantly updating and adding new areas, or be a simple game that has little complexity to it like Pac-Man. Minecraft, in many ways, I feel embodies a game like Tetris. Other than the obvious block connection, the game can come off as almost childishly simple at a glance, whether it be stacking 4 full lines to fill a slot, or building a house to survive in an overworld. The truly skilled, however, are able to take the game to the next level by taking that basic system they're given as players and stretching it to the outright limits. People have created machines with redstone blocks that mimic the functions of actual calculators. A select few are able to play Tetris at a level of strategy that makes anyone else look like a toddler who's never played before. Having a truly open sandbox game gives the player so much freedom to create or destroy whatever they want, or challenge themselves in survival mode if they're feeling up to it. The game also mastered the ability to calm their players through mostly relaxing gameplay and amazingly atmospheric music that ramps up your senses whenever an actual fight breaks out and makes you feel accomplished if you come out on top. It was the kind of game that would have a really difficult time getting old, and even if it did, the developers would add new biomes and blocks to give more possibilities.
I remember this video. This is the last video I ever saw downloadables in. And I saw downloadables. I don't know what the fuck video downloadables in. I hope she's doing well. Adam says that they're on good connections. They're just not together anymore. I'm not gonna get into it. It's his personal life. If he wants to talk about it, he wants to talk about it. If he doesn't, it's fine. He doesn't. Get used to it. People have fucking lives. You're not his only life. They wads. Why would any of his viewers be watching me?
For crafting and different interactions you could have. Maybe all these factors helped in bringing in such an extensive player base following the arrival of a few specific Let's Play series. The two most commonly regarded being the Yogscast playthrough and that of one Sky Does Minecraft. If you were ever in the Minecraft fandom, chances are you heard of these guys, Stampy, and Captain Sparkles. Out of all of them, I find the creator with the most interesting presence and change of content over time was Sky by far. The man is simply really interesting to talk about since he's done multiple kinds of content and has several big projects that made their mark in the history of Minecraft YouTubers. That's why I wanted to talk about him. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Rising Tides, Crashing Skies. Does Minecraft.
That is a Steven Universe reference, and he's right. Sky has, when he started making those music videos, he was never in the best place, and music was his way to calm down, to bring him back. He makes songs. His songs are about his life and his choices and his decisions and how his mental state is. You hear a sad song on him, he's probably depressed and probably kill himself in the next 6 seconds. And if you hear a happy song, which is... yeah? I haven't watched Nobody in a long time. I heard Reapers. That's the last song, and I enjoy that. I listen to that every time before bed because I'm in my deathbed. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't want to die in this? No, I'm really fucking scared. I'll die, I die. But yeah, that is the Steven Universe reference, as you can see from the Cartoon Network shit. There's Minecraft. He rises, he crashes, and he fucks over his life. What more do you want? It's Adam. The Adam we know and we love. It'll get better over time, like he has before. You gotta start from somewhere again, right?
That's a Steven Universe reference. No one's gonna get that. Let's do something else. Though it wouldn't appear that way from the offset, Sky, or Adam, has had a really rough life going as far back as his infancy. His biological parents were neglectful to him and his sister, to the point he could be found in his crib completely covered in waste and rashes after 2 months of just sitting there. You could find him having the back of his head supposedly flattened from sitting there so long. His sister developed multiple personality disorder before they were removed and placed into the hands of loving foster parents. They also had their fair share of problems, with Sky's mom getting addicted to painkillers and having depression as well. Sky faced depression for many years of his own life, going as far back as 13, starting his YouTube channel to cope with it and play RuneScape with his friends in 2008 or so. During this time, he gained an unhealthy amount of weight and decided to get his...
If I remember correctly... sorry, Adam. Leaving that out of that specific point, but, yeah, Adam... Jesus, I'm sorry, man. Again, I don't know why you've been watching my videos. I'm gonna probably say that every time we say your name. It's fucked, and I'm sorry you had to go through with that. I wish I existed at your time, and I wish you returned. So, I would probably never left you. Yeah, really, I probably would have. I mean, it's not you. I probably just would have done my own thing again. I literally do my own thing all the time. I'm just a jackass. Yeah. But, PS to you, man. If you're watching this, don't blow your brains out. Have fun. Keep living. Drama's gonna happen here and there. Take a break. Do whatever the fuck. You just be happy. Come on. Alright, enough of this service announcement crap.
His life back on track by losing over 100 pounds in 7 months of hiatus before he returned. Once he got back, Minecraft had started to take off somewhat, so he began his series Sky Does Minecraft, weirdly the day after my 7th birthday. Connection? Definitely not. To me, his obligatory survival mode series wasn't interesting, since Sky had no one to bounce off of or talk to, so there would be large moments of silence. That's a common trait I could find among most Minetubers when they were starting out. Yogscast probably set the standard with their multiplayer playthrough that was much more more entertaining. Where Sky really shined were his multiplayer videos with his friends Caveman Films, Deadlocks, many other Minecraft YouTubers, and his at the time girlfriend Donables. His first collaboration video came out December 7th, 2011, and that would be nowhere near his last. After a while, regular Minecraft became dull to watch on its own, so Sky spiced it up by bringing in his friend Minecraft Universe and playing with some made-for-the-game mods that were starting to become popular. He continued making content for a good while and picked up major popularity, passing 1 million subs in January, less than 2 years after starting Minecraft content. The first suspicious moment that ever happened with Sky came in the disappearance of his girlfriend Donables. This doesn't just mean from his channel, which he hasn't presumably appeared on since Minecraft minigame Run from the Beast back in May of 2013. I say presumably because Sky has over 2,000 videos from my knowledge, and the last thumbnail showing her is on that video. I could be wrong, I don't have the time or patience to watch all his videos and remember them enough to call back.
But back to what I was saying, yeah, she was a YouTuber herself. I can't find out much, but being connected to Sky did most likely give her a boost beforehand, so she was probably at least somewhat popular. Sky has admitted the reason behind this is he was just a dumb kid with a lot of money and decided to give Dunn 25k plus a card to delete all her social media.
He mentioned this in a live stream multiple years later and in various tweets. They are no longer dating, but according to Adam, they're still on good terms. At this point in Sky's career, he was posting nearly every day, and cash was just flowing in. In the coming months, Sky continued to play games like Cops and Robbers with friends like Sunday, Kermit Plays, Jerome ASF, Bayesian Canadian, Husky Mudkips, and if you know those names, you can guess where I'm headed with this. Team Crafted was a group consisting of Sky, Sunday, Husky, Deadlocks, Jerome, Bayesian, and Minecraft Universe. Looking at it from a purely business-oriented perspective, this actually makes a ton of sense. Like Team 10, it's a bunch of really popular influencers who make popular videos, all coming together to make content and live in the same house together. And just like Team 10, it was an idea that sounded good on paper, but it was not meant to last. The true accomplishment of Team Crafted was just how fast it imploded on itself. From Sunday's vlog announcing the launch of Team Crafted and the earliest video announcing several members leaving, they lasted about 3 months. After that, they stayed strong making videos with their remaining members for a few more months up till May 27, 2014, when the last Team Crafted video was uploaded. At least that's according to the Wayback Machine, since the channel is now called Vision Squad and all of its videos are either privated or unlisted. Actually, I lied. That wasn't the end of Team Crafted, because Vision Squad was an attempt 2 years later to try and revitalize interest with a different name. The difference this time being they replaced Sunday and Bayesian Canadian with 2 other Randys and didn't last much longer than the first time.
Ross and Barney. Okay. I have no idea what happened to Barney, but Ross is in the second video coming up. I hope this is fucking recording audio whatsoever. I'm gonna replay this and you're gonna see my recording software just in case, because I'm gonna look at this during mid video, and if you don't really fucking like see it, you can skip over it. I'll set times at the bottom. Yeah, fuck you. I'll leave every link in the video.
It equally blew up in flames in an equally gory fashion and is even less remembered. The breakup of Team Crafted did signify one major factor in Sky's life. That being, during his time at Team Crafted, Sky was at his highest point ever on YouTube. He passed 5 million subscribers, he had a new girlfriend, he would go on to later have a son. Then, when Team Crafted eventually ended, he still held strong, but it wasn't quite as much as it had been before. Getting back to Vision Squad for a second, multiple years after it had ended, one of their members and a previous friend of Sky's, your pal Ross, spoke out about an injustice he faced before leaving the team of Sky.
Yes, this is gonna be in the next video that I'm reacting to. It's fucked, and how Adam reacted, it's not crucial, but it wasn't crucial how Ross decided to put that in. He could have just kept doing with it like Adam did. Adam didn't really make a big fuss. So this happened. But again, next video.
Media, Adam's company. This is a recent drama that happened mere days as of writing this script, though the event itself is over 3 years old. It all began when Adam mentioned why he didn't do videos with Ross anymore, saying it was because of an old drama, but that he'd passed it, and is not elaborating much more on it. Ross got questioned about it, and released a statement saying all that time ago he wanted to leave Sky Media and pursue other ventures with more creative freedom, but he couldn't buy back his old channel he sold to Adam because he thought the price they asked for was unreasonable. Sky brought Ross back in for Vision Squad, but supposedly during a recording session, Adam made accusations that Ross's roommates were manipulating him into hating Adam, which wasn't true. After that, Ross decided to stay away from Adam, and that was that until he brought it back up several years later. Adam made several responses to this, culminating in a singularly long post stating he spent tons of money to buy Ross's channel, set up editors, a studio, etc., and that when he left, the company was still in debt from paying for Ross's channel and helping him grow. So Adam saw his departure as a betrayal. Ross dissected Adam's post in one last tweet that said just because they spent money on him didn't mean Ross was forcibly obligated to stay with the company, and that leaving can happen when you aren't satisfied with a job. Adam continued to call out Ross until eventually he made a video on Twitter apologizing for how he acted and asking Ross to not remember him for this, but rather the Adam that helped him as a friend. Overall, a bad situation where neither side is completely in the wrong, but it was still a hard drama for Sky at the time that didn't help his failing relationship with his child's mother, Alyssa. Among his community, Sky's fan base cringes no harder than when they hear the name Alyssa. To clarify, Adam was with Alyssa beginning in 2013 or 2014 and ending it sometime after that, post having a child together but pre-marriage. Something that came out about Alyssa before she left Adam is that she cheated on him, and not only did he forgive her afterwards, he also made it so Keemstar didn't run the story to try and save her image. Wanna know what happened after that? She continued to send suggestive messages, nudes, and generally hit on many people who Adam considered friends. She was actively trying to cheat on him while they were in a relationship, with their son having been born. After they split up, she took Adam's son Mason and made it really difficult for Adam to see him. According to Adam, who has no reason to lie about this, she would go to different parts of the state and make it difficult for him to come and find her so that he could hang out with his son. This continued onward to the point that when he finally did see his son after months of not doing so, his son didn't even recognize him. She has badmouthed him to many people.
Alright. This is gonna overwhelm me for me. That is fucked. And Adam tried so much to keep her reputation, but she's over here fucking him over, like everybody else has been. Why? It's his son. I know. This is going against Adam's sayings and what he wants to do for Alyssa, but that's just fuck, man. I know you probably didn't have balls at the time, or actually no. It probably you did have balls. You were just thinking clearer than I am right now when I stop to think about it. Because if you ruin her reputation, that's gonna go downhill for Mason. Yeesh. But that's fucked, dude. So fucked. Ow. Man, alright. Let's continue.
And even claimed on many occasions that Adam wasn't paying his child support, and that's a serious allegation. Too bad it isn't true. In fact, Adam agreed to increase his child support so Alyssa could live more easily, being broke at the time. There's also the instance where she had a hit-and-run incident in his car that he had to clear up, which was a whole thing, and she can't go into Canada anymore because she has a domestic violence record against Adam, meaning she was the perpetrator. Her claims might not have been taken as seriously by some if it weren't for one beef she decided to get involved with and spit lies at, but to talk about that, we need to discuss the music career of netnobody. One part I didn't mention among Sky's vast career so far as a Minecraft YouTuber is the almost obligatory appearing feature of creating a music video parody in Minecraft. These videos were the shit in the early 2010s, and Sky's video was no exception. The main difference between Sky's and other Minecrafters' videos is that 1. Sky sung the song himself, something oddly absent in most music videos for Minecrafters, and 2. He could sing decently. When Minecraft YouTubers sang, it would always be a sign that you should cover your ears quickly, but Sky had a pretty alright singing voice, and showed it off in not 1 but 2 videos. He wouldn't revisit music for a long time, but when he did, it was with a bang in the form of a full-blown mixtape. He would only create the one list of songs in 2018 and a few music videos, but one of the most impactful ones had to do with a meme fun drama between him and a YouTuber called KSI. In the beginning, the entire drama was a joke the two talked about on Twitter. It was nothing too serious. Adam made a diss track that was barely serious, and KSI said he'd fire back. He heard the second track Adam was working on and created a diss track on Adam. His mistake, bringing Alessa along with him to do the video, getting info from her and taking it at her word. That time I mentioned Adam got to see his son, it was for one day of the 4 Alessa was gone filming this video with KSI. The real trick here being the leaked diss was fake. Adam had gotten some random mixer he knew would leak the song to KSI and waited for him, but more so Alessa, to take the bait. On the exact same day KSI's track dropped, Adam's did as well. The bait was set for Alessa to feed KSI the same slanderous info she'd been spitting to Adam's friends on a massive scale, and it ended up helping Adam get custody of his son back for slander from Alessa, who told KSI that he both didn't pay child support and was bad to Don.
At the time, KSI, when he reacted to that official second song, he was confused as all hell. He had no idea what he meant and how he was paying Adam and helping his life. He did that by freaking bringing Elisa. I'll call her Alyssa. Fuck off. It's just, that's, he thought. He knew what he was doing. He knew how to do it. He brought it up. He caught himself. He wrote an entire fake ass song just to get his son back. That is dedication. I respect to you, my man, Adam. Adam boy. Fuck. Dedication. No other father would have done that. You probably contacted KSI when you first knew that this is going to go right your way, didn't you, man? Shit.
And his previous girlfriend, both of which, I will reiterate, are untrue. With that in mind, Adam got his son back and can be seen, well, he's blurred, but he's there in Adam's vlogs with his girlfriend, who isn't a snake woman, and they seem seriously happy together. After that, the rest is history. He got out of Minecraft for the music, but got back into it months later. He continued making Minecraft content, and recently has been trying to bring Team Crafted back together. He started up a new Sky Does Minecraft series, and though he still gets into unnecessary drama when you least expect it, he's living his best life, and has really overcome the odds that just keep getting thrown at him. He might be an asshole sometimes, but you have to respect the man's ability to bounce back and roll with the punches no matter how bad it gets. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all when I wake back up. Good night.
Alright. One thing. Adam, he's very resilient. He can bounce back, though. But who isn't an asshole from time to time? If you haven't been an asshole once, you're probably like a little shit kid that hasn't realized he's an asshole yet. But everyone's been an asshole once in their lifetime. Even Christians. Like, they've been an asshole to someone else. Religious people have been assholes to others. Calm down. Everybody's an asshole. But some can't get back up. And Adam, he takes a punch. He gets punched. Whoop. He's back. He knows how to take back. He knows how to fight. He knows how to apologize when he thinks through it. Everybody doesn't think at their own time, which I'm getting far ahead from this one video that has ended, but I'm just saying. And I think if I scroll down in the comments, I see Adam's comment. Yep, here it is. I'm gonna have to link this guy too. Made me cry, my guy. Was a very well put. Made me cry, my guy. Was a very well put together video. Some things could be a bit more in depth. If you ever want to do an interview or something, I'm irrelevant nowadays. But anything I can do to help with exposure, I appreciate you. You really touched me. Thank you. Minecraft's favorite asshole. You're not an asshole, man. Everybody's an asshole. I could probably go out on my street and yell asshole and everybody's like, yep, that's me. That's probably what happened. But yeah, come on, think about it. Minecraft's favorite asshole? Well, guess what? I'm Dead by Daylight. No, I'm not Dead by Daylight's favorite asshole. I am... fuck you. I'm just an asshole. Okay, but don't ask. I'm gonna react to these later in my lifetime. So next video is drama between Ross and Adam. Okay, but I was gonna do that. Click randomly.
Minecraft eventually ended, he still held strong, but it wasn't quite as much as it had been before. Getting back to Vision Squad for a second, multiple years after it had ended, one of...
Yeah, take that burp for everyone who likes burps.
Hardworking farm and ranch families have grown a country. As a proud American company, we're saying
NetNobody formerly.
Alright, this guy is by Boplix. Alright, let's watch the Twitter drama. Adam, again, don't know why the fuck you'd be watching me. I'm trash. It could probably be the longest episode in your fucking lifetime you ever seen. Except your own songs, all put together in one. Because you're a fucking legend and you can sing better than anyone in the... But you can sing better than me. Yeah, let's just put it there. It's probably not a compliment.
Known as Sky Does Minecraft and currently known as Sky Does Everything, has been a person that has been prone to get into a lot of drama over the years. But recently, ever since he took a very long break from Twitter, he hasn't been getting into any drama and stuff has been going smoothly, until he said something in one of his newest videos that ended up upsetting a former associate of his called Your Pal Ross, who then caused NetNobody to come back to Twitter to address all of it. Here is what NetNobody said in his video titled Sky Reacts to Old Videos.
Wait, Ross, can you...
Ooh, KK Comics. Oh, it's the fucking Advice Horse Ghost with fucking Ross and KK Comics, I think.
It just becomes like the adventures of Adam and Kyle.
Yep, it is. You know, all of the... I get so many comments every fucking video. When are you gonna do shit with Ross again?
Horse.
Listen,
Horse.
I don't know.
Ross is the horse.
I like give you guys life advice as
We had a pretty bad falling out over Sky Media. I don't even actually remember, but apparently it was pretty bad to him. It's just drama. I'm already over it. Whenever he's down to move past it, he's down to move past it. But you know, I'm over it. I've discovered and realized that it's just really not worth it, and I'm just being open about it. You know, if you ever watch this video, dude, like, why don't we just settle this over a game of Smash Bros?
So, nothing too extreme, just a passing mention of a friend he had a falling out with, and him extending an olive branch to an extent. But obviously, since he uploaded this to his 11 million subscribers, a couple of them went to inform Your Pal Ross of this comment in NetNobody's video, which caused him to make this tweet, where he says, "I've been getting a lot of messages about Adam lately.
Freedom of speech, my pal. Freedom of speech. Adam can say whatever the fuck he wants. It can hurt someone else. Fuck, he can be about Barney and how he ate dirt when he was a child and how he shat. It really doesn't fucking matter unless it's the government. By the way, fuck you, Trump." FBI. Or something, someone to kill me. You want to kill a kid, would ya? Getting off topic again. Yeah, freedom of speech. Ross can say this as well. I'm not on no one's side again. I want to stay neutral. Though it's going to seem like I'm going towards Adam. Since I know him a tiny bit better than Ross. I know him a lot more than Ross. Ross is the one guy that's always tied, and he tries to make life funnier and whatever. It's just Ross. You know Ross. If you don't know Ross, watch some of this guy's old shit before you retired. Yeah.
Adam being NetNobody, and just wanted to say a lot happened, and I was hurt for a long time over it. I wanted to leave Sky Media because I didn't like that I did not have full creative control over myself. I did not have full creative control because Adam had purchased my channel from me, and had me manage the channel as my job. When I wanted to leave my job at Sky Media, I was given the option to purchase the house owner channel back from Adam, or create an entirely new online persona. I personally did not agree with the amount being asked for because I felt the value of the channel was not the name house owner, but me as a person, and thus I created the persona Your Pal Ross. After this, we tried to stay friends, and not let it get between us, though losing the channel I had originally created as a kid really sucked, especially watching it become couch potatoes and then into Clever Pride. I felt like things went the most downhill during Vision Squad. Vision Squad was touted as Team Crafted too, with extra members, even using the old Team Crafted channel. During a Vision Squad recording session, Adam asked me about a vague tweet my roommate Tim had made that was in reference to a feeling like PewDiePie's content at the time was burnt out. I told him to just let it be because I thought that Tim's thoughts on PewDiePie didn't concern him. This eventually somehow spiraled into an all-out argument about how he believed my other roommate Mythzan was manipulating me, and that he was the reason why I was so against Adam, which is entirely false. He was
About Max. When they were recording together, and how when Max left, it was something else. It makes sense in a way, I guess, because Max was just an overall asshole to Adam. But he was also an asshole. But, I mean, again, that's fucked. It's fucked whatever's happening here, but I don't know, man. It's kind of difficult for me because, one, it's a former friend and employee that Adam had good connections with that I haven't. And second is, my favorite YouTuber that I known from my childhood that is now getting bullied, to say, I don't know, man. It's whatever.
was never manipulating me in any way. I told Miss Zan about what Adam had said about him. He broke down and blocked Adam because of it. After that, I decided I wanted nothing to do with Adam. I was not a fan of how he treated people, and wanted to be left alone from all the drama. I blocked him too. For years after that, I've never been able to find my peace. I've gotten harassed and targeted by his fans, both at their own will and at the word of Adam. Years after the situation had taken place, a lot of the drama arose from the spread of misinformation about the entire situation, and both his fans and him harassing himself and Miss Zan, painting us in a negative light, with no room to defend ourselves. He had threatened to bleed us dry in court in the past if we had never tried to speak out about our time with him. I moved on, and I'm happy where I am creating my content as your pal Ross, but it's something and someone I never want to go back to. Please respect that and let me be. Now if you'll excuse me, I need to go back to playing Animal Crossing New Horizons on my Nintendo Switch. Izzy responded to Ross's tweet by saying, "Yo, but why bring it up after all this time? It was clear that both you and Max and Adam had moved on, and then you bring it back up again. It's just dumb to keep talking about dead drama, lol." Ross then responds, "He mentioned me 3 days ago starting this." Izzy then replies, "On what platform? Because the first time he tweeted about it was after you had tweeted this." Ross then replies, "He mentioned me in a YouTube video. I had someone donate on stream for me to go look at it." Eric responded to Ross by saying, "Ross, in the time I knew you back around 2014 to 2015, you were the one to drop things/people with little to no notice without reason. If I recall, you dropped me, Logan, and several others with the excuse, I didn't see myself talking to you guys after weeks of being ghosted, with zero notice." Ross then responds, "Dude, you were Shannon's friend. When we broke up, I stopped talking with everyone in that group." So beyond those tweets I just read, Ross made no mention of this drama past this point. But as you can see by the video length, someone else had a very heated reaction to this, and that was Adam. Someone named May Whitman Stan account posted Ross's statement and added Adam aka netnobody. He responded to it by saying, "First tweet in months is to say every side has a different perspective. Do I agree with this one? Absolutely not. Not even gonna bother with it, other than just to say this tweet here. And to follow it up with I feel totally mutual with Ross. Also want nothing to do with him." Solid Snake X666 responds to netnobody by saying, "Jesus, I hope what Ross said wasn't true. That's horrible if so." He then quote tweets this and replies, "It's his personal perspective of the situation. That's not actually what happened. And for someone who wants nothing to do with me, he's landed in the zone of him talking more about me than I do him. I've moved on, but lo and behold, when my channel starts doing well again, lol. Adam then tweets out, "Stop mentioning Ross or Max to me or my community. Leave it. I genuinely want nothing to do with silliness I've already spoken my piece about years ago. Just cause one of them wants to engage, doesn't mean I have to humor even the concept of it. Thanks y'all. Hashtag drama free nobody." H2O Sky Girl responds to Adam by saying, "Hey Adam, try to calm down a little, alright? Relax." Adam then responds, "I'm not even remotely upset. Lol. I'm just setting the record straight." Sandman is Boss 11 responds to Adam by saying, "Adam, my brother tried telling me the situation. I'm not one to take sides until I hear all of them. What would happen to be your side?" Adam then responds by posting a long statement and captioning it by saying, "Please stop asking. Refer to this. You now have both sides to something that doesn't even matter. Congratulations, y'all." This statement he posted reads out, "I've spoken on my side. I scouted a YouTuber, Ross, who hadn't posted in 2 years, bought his unused channel for several thousands of dollars, 5 figures, hired editors, graphic designers, and got him a recording space. The offices costed $15K a month. I could be a 50% partner in the new work. He quit after I had invested hundreds of thousands, and before I even recouped my losses on him. So I said he had to buy the channel back if he wanted to keep the content my company produced, which I'm pretty sure the buy price was based on the OG offer plus investment. He didn't want to pay. They struck me with the Sky Media bill, hundreds of thousands of dollars, as Ross's and the talent's percentage was directly paying production costs, after I fronted it until they made profit. When we set out this thing as a team, and would talk about what we would do after we sold the company, cause I'm so horrible I even offered him sale percentage when it was over. It was as simple as the dude dip, struck me and my team with hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt, and destroyed a team dynamic as well as my main editors at the time went along with him, double fucking me over when they left to only work for AFMU as a fucking assistant. So excuse me if I was a lot saltier back then, but like I said, I'm over it now, and I'd like the he said she said bullshit to stop, because it's annoyingly dumb. Long story short, I wasted hundreds of thousands of dollars on people who pretended they were gonna be in shit for the long haul, only for me to deal with stupid drama for building this kid's career in the first place on my dime. Yes, I'll always be salty as an ocean over it. No, I don't care enough to care like you guys do. Cactic.
Hey Adam, I have something to know you. You're so salty at that, but you could turn a lake into an ocean. I literally just said that. I said that. I can't believe it. I hated that too. I brought it up. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill myself over this video. Because I said that. Anyway. Again. It's fucked. How parts are true and parts are not. Lies are lies, truth is truth. Have you played Two Truths and One Lie? Adam has, and they're pretty good friends over it because, yeah. And it's not necessarily Adam's fault that Ross agreed to sell it. But it's also not Ross's fault that he sold his old channel he created as a kid. And personally, I would never sell my channel, even if I was offered $2,000,000,000. I don't fucking care. I would not sell my channel because I'd rather get exposure and like make my own. I would not like get help or have a boss. I would like to be my own boss, and I like to be my own character. Adam had helped, and he became a boss that put more stress on him than already he had, and it just put more drama in his life, and yet he went through it. Maybe Ross didn't know at the time. It doesn't really matter. They went through a long haul, and I didn't know that Couch Potatoes was house owner, which made sense in a way. Doesn't matter now. Yeah, I thought Ross just made a new channel. Anyway.
Hicks responds to Adam by saying, "I just want you guys to solve it in one way or another, privately. People don't have."
Also, if you see me dancing, I hear like, cause there's soundtracks in the background. Sorry. If you think I was just being insensitive, like hearing that. No, I'm just listening to music in the background.
To know everything about it. I love and support both of you guys, but drama like this really breaks my heart. Adam then responds, neither of us want to solve anything, so that's not really gonna happen. Cactix responds, then leave it at that. I just want it to stop, even if it isn't a positive ending. Adam then replies, I mean, it was over for several months, until a random Ross outburst. And to the people saying like, he just wanted to say his perspective since he gets asked so much, lol, so do I, but I just ignore it, or say me and him don't talk. Should have been that simple. Adam then tweets out, starting now, if you don't know who gets brought up on my timeline, in any drama fashion, I don't care if you're praising old content, that's fine, but if you're gonna act dumb, I'm gonna block you. Stop asking, refer to the thread, and understand it's dead drama, and if I see zombies, I'm a block. Friends come and go, isn't a bad thing. I have a lot of bonds who I've had for many years, who I've had much worse drama with, lived with, and got eye to eye with, and me and them are still together. Y'all are looking for bonds? Friendship doesn't equal bonds. Hashtag know your worth. Merv responds to Adam by saying, sounds like you were dodging it, cause you don't want to admit it's true. Adam then responds, yeah, totally.
What?
Well, fuck,
You haven't
here's
played
Nat.
World of
Well,
Warships
5
yet?
seconds go by.
Why the hell not?
Hi.
Bro, def not something I've already spoke on, and at this point, repeating myself to you guys would be the definition of insanity. But regardless, I did it anyways, cause I love you all. Whaley Potter responds to Adam by saying, they would have no problem cleaning the slate if you'd apologize for what you did to them. You were their friend, and you treated them like nothing more than an employee that you could easily replace. They want their names cleared and a sincere apology, neither of which they got. Also, to add, if you wanted to reach out and fix things, posting these sorts of things on Twitter is not the way to do it. You guys are equals. Act like it. They are being harassed because of these things, and you've not done a thing to stop it. It's obvious you don't care much. Adam then responds, I have no control over my fan base. Clearly with people like you not letting it go, you are part of the problem. We clearly want nothing to do with each other. You are putting words in their mouth they didn't say. You are part of the problem, not the solution. This is my one warning. Whaley Potter responds, I've seen all this on Twitter. This happened years ago. I don't even know why it was brought back up. I'm only sharing what I saw. Instead of shooting the messenger, smoke a blunt and go about it the right way. I'm a big fan. I just wish you didn't respond to a guaranteed mess. Adam then replies, you saw something on par with a mythical beast or Sasquatch because they never said anything you said prior. Was brought up today because I was responding to him, saying verbatim the same shit as me. We don't like each other, leave it alone, and stop harassing us about each other. Rick Van Amsterdam responds to Adam by saying, dude, Adam, I don't know what to believe anymore. Adam then quote tweets him and says, bruh, then fucking stop focusing on like 3-year-old drama. What the hell is the matter with you guys? I can't speak for them, but I don't give a fuck about it. And I'm about to go on a blocking spree. Want pointless drama new and old? Go to Keem's channel. We both asked to leave it, so leave it. With that being said, let's praise how Keem can make pointless drama entertaining. Lol. Keep pushing, and my day will consist of deleting every video me and them ever made. Please keep testing me, lol. IDRM. I have them on a drive. Hashtag no drama please. So after that stuff stayed quiet for a bit, until your pal Ross responded to Adam's long post with some debunkings of his own. He tweets out this image. It reads, well, it looks like you got me to put down Animal Crossing New Horizons. I made my last post because I was being harassed to make up with Adam after he made comments about me in a video he posted 3 days ago. I have his name blocked on all social media to try and avoid any further harassment, and yet, here we are. He then goes to Adam's post and underlines the part where he says, I scouted a YouTuber who hadn't posted in 2 years. He responds to that part by saying, I personally would have not considered myself a YouTuber at the time, since I was working a job and going to college at the time. I would hop in videos that friends of mine from RuneScape would make, and make little joke videos on the side. My channel was not unused. He then points out the part where Adam said there was 5 figures involved. He then responds by saying, I'm sorry, this isn't 5 figures, but 4. And then shows a screenshot that shows that the agreement says the purchasing price is $4,000. He then underlines the part where Adam says, they stuck me with the Sky Media bill, and he responds, I was just an employee of the company who wanted to leave. I'm not the CEO? He then underlines the part where Adam said, I even offered them sale percentage. He responds to that by saying, Adam verbally told us that if he sold the company, he would be given a sales percentage. This was never written down in anything signed. Adam's manager at the time told us that we would not be getting any sale percentage of the company despite what Adam had been telling us. He then responds to the part where Adam says, it was as simple as the dude dip, struck me and my team with debt and destroyed a team dynamic, by saying, again, I was an employee who no longer wanted to work there. No one should feel trapped in a job. He then highlights the part where Adam says the main editors left as well, and says, Max chose to leave after not agreeing with the talent contract he was being offered. Max was told he would be talent at the end of the year he joined, which never happened. Max was not allowed to upload videos while waiting since Adam didn't want him growing without first purchasing his channel. He then highlights the part where Adam says that the editor went to go work as an assistant for somebody else, and says, due to a breakup I was going through with my girlfriend at the time, I became very depressed. During this time, I took a break from creating on YouTube. Jess and Jason offered me a job to keep me on my feet while I was going through that, and was very supportive to me throughout. He then underlines the part where Adam says, I don't care enough to care like you guys do, and says, then block my name and do not mention me again. I made my original post because you brought a huge wave of people to me. I'm glad to hear you are over it, but I've been taking hits for years because of the constant harassment. I will forever be thankful that Adam has given me a chance to be able to create content and lets me brighten so many people's days. I don't feel like I owe him anything at this point, and I don't expect anything from him. Now if you'll excuse me, Daisy May is selling turnips for 80 bells on my Animal Crossing New Horizons island. Meme Connoisseur responds to Ross by saying, guys, I've moved past the whole Adam thing. Ross, also Ross, this post. Ross then responds, if Adam hadn't name dropped me, this post wouldn't exist. Sorry for defending myself. Meg responds to Ross by saying, I had to unfollow him after that post, because he's been doing nothing but paint everyone else as the bad guy and play the victim card. I'm sorry you guys had to deal with that, and hopefully sooner than later, this shit can finally die, and you can live peacefully. Ross then responds in all caps, I've been trying for 3 years. I just want to say one last time, I wanted none of this, and it started from Adam mentioning me in a video. Now that is everything Ross had to say with the situation. He's pretty quick and to the point and doesn't really drag things on for a long time. Adam, on the other hand, is the complete opposite. He responds to Ross's rebuttal by saying, so much for letting it go. Proper response with receipts inbound for an ending statement on my end, and then that will be that. I'm not playing your dumb games, my guy. It's been 3 years. Move on. Stay tuned. Really unfortunate this is where we are going. Laughing my ass off. Sam Malicious responds to Adam by saying, dude, not to be that person, but don't start any more drama right now. There is so much going on, and I think you and Ross should give it a break. Adam then replies, I literally told my perspective and said his was his. He wants to play he said she said. Let me get my book of receipts. I personally wanted to over, but alas, he didn't let it die. So I don't know what you expect of me. I'm kinda over bullshit. If he wants drama, fine. I'll end it swiftly. My last Twitter statement on the drama. Sorry I'm visibly annoyed. You would be too. Laughing my ass off.
Alright, listen, so I'm gonna have to make a video with receipts to basically kind of back down all of this bullshit that's happening, because I don't really like my name being slandered. Like, at the end of the day, dude, your perspective is your perspective, and my perspective is my perspective. My receipts can say different things, your receipts can say different things. You can show the channel purchase agreement, that's totally fine, even though it's breaking NDA. But I don't give a shit. Like, at the end of the day, like, dude, my whole job was to try and make you successful. And here you are on a platform that I helped you create, trying to knock me. I don't give a shit what you have to say, because your entire everything was something that I created. You can sit here and go like, oh man, I worked just as hard. But dude, like, when you were part of Sky Media, that was the biggest you've ever been. And you can sit here and say anything under the fucking sun that you want to make it seem like I didn't have a fucking part in it, but you're just asinine and out of your mind to think so. So with that being said, you can drop this shit or we can keep going forward. I don't really give a fuck. But like, the fact that you're harping on 3-year-old drama makes me think that you really have nothing going on for you right now, and you're hyper focused on blaming me for your non-success on your pal Ross. At the end of the day, you're probably just making enough money to pay rent, and that's unfortunate considering you went from being able to buy a Jaguar to probably having to sell it. So at the end of the day, dude, yeah, Scott was really hard on all of us, but that wasn't me. Just because you dealt with Scott and just because you fucking dipped out on me because fucking someone was pushing us to our limits and we were showing results unlike any results we've ever seen, dude, work is work. If you didn't want to work, you shouldn't have promised everyone you were gonna work. That's it. So if you want to continue it, I'm totally fine. If you want to end it, then fuck off, delete your shit, I'll delete mine, and let's move the fuck on. One more thing I'd like to follow up on is Ross's whole, like, I guess, victim mentality around the process of my fans have been bullying him for 3 years. That's just not fucking true, dude. Like, maybe they've been asking you questions, maybe they've been like, yo, like, what's going on? But, like, bullying is quite an exaggeration, and I've never once sent them to go fucking bully you. So, with this kind of concept, like, I'm in the same position, dude. For 3 full fucking years, I've had people going, where's Max and Ross? Do a video with Max and Ross. What happened to you with Max and Ross? I heard you did this to Max and Ross. Dude, like, you're not fucking unique in that aspect. We're both fucking public figures. It didn't just happen to you. So, like, when there's a public breakup, when there's a public issue, congratulations, man. You're a public figure. You're gonna be talked about. It's just gonna happen, no matter what. Me personally, I'd love it to stop. That's why I went off on a whole fucking rant saying I don't want anything to fucking do with you. But alas, you had to dig fucking harder and try and poke holes in literally everything that I said, which is fine, I guess. I have to fucking prove myself, which is okay. But the fact that you know that I'm going to and you're making me go out of my way to do it is kind of fucking annoying. I never don't come correct, dude. And like, you're out of your fucking mind if you don't think I have the fucking facts to back up what I invested in your channel and what I wanted you to pay for the channel back. So, fuck it. I don't want this drama, but if you do, fuck.
Adam then follows up the video.
On Adam's video, he said about like receipts. It's different for the seller and buyer. The seller can have like more official documents, and the buyer can have like less of it. It's gonna be official, but it's gonna have like less details, and maybe the buyer get a discount or whatever, like Adam was trying to do, and doesn't matter. Adam wasn't his own boss. He had his boss, and then he bossed them. It's not his fault that he was forcing others to do that. It's madness for how. Yeah, I don't know about the NDA crap thing, but holes and something Twitter, I don't know what the fuck that was. It was something. That's all. Like, nothing going on. It was just news. And I don't understand why it's been 3 years. You would have guessed Adam. I don't know why Ross didn't just think. Like, why would Ross think like Adam just sent everybody to go bully him and Max, and the fuck that is. It made no sense. It was like that. It's weird. But I probably would think like that too, to be honest. Like, they probably did sign something to me, because that has happened to me before. It wasn't like drama or anything. It was a fight, and it was in person, not internet. So, yeah.
Video by saying, man, I literally wouldn't have an account to talk shit about me on if it weren't for me. Lol. Flix then responds, don't go getting cocky now. Adam replies, where's the lie? Crooked responds to Adam by saying, he was your friend and you fucked him over. You were big before he was, so of course he would get big from exposure. It's fucking embarrassing that people are supporting you in this. Adam then responds, yeah bruh, I fucked him over by investing thousands of dollars into his career and asking him to pay for the channel I owned, after making him several thousands of dollars, and him strapping me with the bill without him recouping me. You right, I'm an asshole.
Back on this shit. It's fucking embarrassing that people are supporting this. It's embarrassing for him to support Ross. It's embarrassing to everybody else who's supporting Ross and Adam. People who are me, and in the middle, who really don't give a fuck, and just want life to be over right now, and just let them to be finally at fucking peace. So this won't happen. Friends are friends, and why you gotta cause more tension to a thing that's already snapped? It's fucking below shit. And I spoke like Barney. Shit. I don't understand people. I don't understand myself. I have fully lost faith in humanity. It's fucked all over. It's just... It's not right, man. It's not right. My short-term memory kicking in. Yeah, it's a fucking days either because... Fuck it, I'm a dumbass. And I love gaming. And I'm gonna find a way how to post in on actual gaming, but... This... Look, yeah, bro, I fucked him over. He helped. Okay, he helped. Okay, it's not fucking his own damn fault. It's not just Adam's own fault. It's not Ross's own fault. It's fucking no one's fault, dude. It's just commitment and dumbassery. People are dumb when they're young, and Ross, he was just dumb. Like, come on. I don't know. Man, it's just whatever. It's fucking dumb people are siding with people. This is like politics. But YouTube.
And him strapping me with the bill without him recouping me. You right, I'm an asshole. Kimberly responds to Adam by saying, "You did a shit ton, just to get shade thrown at ya." Adam quote tweets this and says, "This was one of the most expensive mistakes." Koto responds by saying, "I seriously don't understand why Ross is bringing up 3-year-old beef. Literally just because you mentioned him for like 2 seconds in a video though. The beef is rotten. It has literally decayed into dust." Ian Campbell responds, "Not to him though. It is a matter of perspective and how much it hurt him." Adam quote tweets this.
It is sure. Everybody is different, and how much pain is. It's not always going to be like, like it's a... I've grown up in a family that we joke about each other's misery, like, it's death in the family, or like death in general, but we'll like make fun of each other's mistakes. And like not that long ago, my uncle just had an old man moment because he was screaming at a microphone at McDonald's because he thought the guy was talking to him. They had those McDonald's drive-thrus that had like the two-way shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, fuck it, you should. And it's just how it's just fucked. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just it thinks if you think about it, yeah, it may hurt to others than how you think or you think it would affect them. It's kind of, I don't know, man. I don't know.
And says, "Yeah, which is completely unfair to my feelings as well. Like, at least he didn't lose literally hundreds of thousands on top of all the shit emotions, feelings, and drama from the fan base. Arguing with him is pointless because I see his perspective. He chooses to avoid mine." Adam then makes a new Twitter video with the caption, "No man, that's not fair. I did my part. I earned my side."
Listen, I know I said I wasn't going to say anything else, but I want to say one last thing for those people who keep saying really weird shit. Like, that I took advantage of him, or I fucked him over, or... Like, I just don't understand your thought process behind this. This is exactly what happened. This guy hadn't uploaded a video for 2 years. I thought he was funny. He was working at a morgue. I offered him money so that I could buy his channel. I then flew him out so that he could work on the channel and we could do a 50-50 split on what the channel makes. I invested $15,000 a month on just the offices alone, not including the editors, not including the thumbnails, not including the branding behind his channel, not including the man hours and the time. I earned my 50%. For you to sit here and say I did not earn my 50% is asinine. For him to then follow it up with him going like, "Oh man, he wanted me to pay an asinine, ridiculous amount for the channel." the channel, by the time I was done with it, not him, but because if it was him, then his channel would be popping right now. Your pal Ross would be exploding. So, like, just like, you know, the house owner channel, the one that I dedicated thousands and thousands of dollars in man hours to. So, if that, I earned my 50%, okay? I did. I even helped the kid get his first apartment. He never even got an apartment yet. Listen, I did my part. I genuinely did. If he wants to sit here and pretend that I didn't and that I wasn't a good friend to him just because of how the friendship ended, that's not fair. I still think, and I always still talked about him as if I thought he was a funny individual and a person that I liked. Do I think that he's it's like the Gautier song, man. He's somebody that I used to know. I love Old Ross. Old Ross was great. Old Ross was one of my best friends. This Ross, I have no idea who the fuck he is.
Bobby the Wallflower responds to Adam.
I am shocked that Adam knew that song was, and I could see his song at the bottom there. But yeah, that. I'm not the best at singing, and plus my voice is kind of tired, and I'm fucking tired. So fuck off for you not thinking I have a good song. Fuck you, boys, and whoever thinks I'm a fucking bastard. Let's fucking go.
Adam by saying, if he wanted to move on, you'd think it'd reflect in the type of content he makes. Adam then responds, boom, when I moved on, what happened? Showing a picture of himself in a music video that he made on his netnobody channel, which is what he switched to after doing the Sky Does Minecraft content back during the Sky Media breakup that happened in 2017. Adam continues to tweet by saying, you know what? I'ma just take care of this drama as netnobody, not Adam. I'll delete it all when I come back in a bit. Paige responds to him by saying, Ross isn't constantly tweeting and retweeting yes men like you are. He made one post defending himself, and using information to clarify that defense. Afterwards, his Twitter hasn't mentioned you once, and yet you seem like you're the one blowing this up and not letting it go. Adam then responds, I already did literally everything you just said. Now I'm just retweeting informed people, not yes men. If you actually did your research on my side, you'd be able to tell the difference. Hint. The yes man is you. Anyways, Adam ends this all off with a series of Twitter videos. He captions that by saying, after doing a lot of thinking, I want to apologize. The way I handled myself was incredibly immature and shameful. I really have no excuses for my behavior, and as soon as I start getting upset, I should have left and let go. I'm just saying my final piece. Hashtag no more socials.
Alright, I've had time to think. I've talked to a couple people. And I'd like to open up with saying I apologize for flying off the handle. I apologize for saying a lot of shit that didn't need to be said today. I apologize to Ross, to Max, to everybody involved, to Nick, to Barney, to every Sky Media member who had to watch this fucking disaster unfold. I'm just hurt, man. Like, it's as simple as that. Like, I'm not going to sit here in front and pretend like, you know, seeing this shit in my timeline the first time coming back to social media in months didn't set me off. It did. I apologize. I'm fucking human. You know, everyone in Sky Media was dealing with shit. Everyone was going through issues. You know, some people were dealing with depression. Me, myself, my whole family fell apart. So, like, you know, everyone was going through their own little issues. You know, maybe I should be a little bit more considerate of what, you know, Ross was going through. I guess it's a little harder for me to see because, you know, I'm a little bit older than him. And, you know, the things that I went through at the time were, to me, a little bit more severe and kind of overshadowed the shit that he was going through, and it shouldn't have been that way, and my perspective shouldn't have been that way because everybody handles stress and drama and everything differently. So, you know, I'm sorry. This shit just brought up a lot of bad memories from literally everything that you could fucking possibly think of from that time frame. So, I just didn't want to deal with it. That shit puts me instantly in a terrible mood. I'm sorry to everyone. I'm not going to continue this drama. If he responds, which he won't, or if, you know, one of his friends responds in behalf of him, I'll delete all of the stuff, and we can just go our separate ways. I'm sorry. As simple as I can put it is, you know, I took his responses and his messages and his things as a threat. I saw it as a threat. I saw it as a threat on my livelihood. I saw it as him trying to come at me for beef from 3 years ago when I was not in a mentally well spot. You know, I've been doing a lot to try and get back into a spot that I can find myself, you know, sound. I quit social media just for that aspect, and I'm gonna quit it again after this. Like, fucking toxic as shit. I hate it. And like, I don't know. It set me off. And for the people who kept saying things like, well, I mean, he said, you know, fucking he thanks you and whatnot. Like, that didn't matter to me. Like, it was the fact that, you know, like the comment in the beginning was not of that. You know, it was talking about complaints and issues and shit that, you know, what do you fucking want me to do, dog? It was 3 years ago. We've all fucking grown up a shit ton from them. Like, we all dealt with a bunch of shit as well. Like, you sit here and say, you know, you get bombarded by people. I get bombarded by people every fucking day, dude. I can show you the screenshots. Like, at the end of the day, man, it's just gonna happen. We were like fucking NSYNC or Backstreet Boys breaking up. People are always gonna sit here and fucking talk all the shit and pick fans and fan bases and sides, and it's just gonna be a fucking mess of he said, she said for the rest of eternity. And I don't want to do that. You know, I'm comfortable if you're comfortable just pretending that we're both dead and, you know, we don't exist and we are not in each other's lives. You know, remember me for the Adam that helped you and did a lot for you, not the one that was, you know, suffering from a lot of mental shit and finally caving in under the pressure and losing his mind when he had a million things on his plate. Just remember Adam that was good Adam, okay? I don't want to do this anymore, man. I fucking hate this and I really care about you. But man, you can fucking piss me off. And, you know, it bothers me too, because during our entire relationship, I made it very clear my perspective on you. I made it very clear that I felt like an older brother to you. And that's always how I'm going to talk to you. If you choose to act like I didn't make that clear, of that's how I see you, then I'm sorry, man. We're in for an uncomfortable fucking situation. But at the end of the day, man, like, I don't know. I care about you enough to get pissed off at what you say. And that's rare for me. Because usually I can just be like, and then toss it to the side. But, I mean, you have a foothold in my life, man. You have a foothold in my heart. And when you come at me, it makes me see red, and I apologize. But I'm over it. I'm kind of done. This is just making me sick. And you know, do whatever you want to do. Start whatever garbage you want to start. I don't really give a fuck. I'm not gonna reply. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep it there. If you don't reply, good. If you do reply, I'm not gonna. If you get where I'm coming from. It's as simple as that. I apologize, man. I'm sorry that I say the things that I do, and I'm sorry that I fly off the handle the way that I do. It has never been a secret. It has never been a hidden thing that when I feel threatened or when I feel attacked, that I will respond. And a lot of the time, it's not great. And, you know, I lose a lot of people. I lose tons of followers every time I respond to something because I'm an asshole. Like, I'm an asshole when I respond. It's just shit I don't want to be a part of.
And now
I mean, it makes sense for what Adam has said in those videos, and it's great that he apologizes and whatever. It's fucked. It doesn't matter. it does make sense that he thought it was a threat, and he is a friend to Adam. He still has a heart for Ross. It's just weird, man. He takes it as a threat because Ross has came up with this and thinking that Ross was gonna like take all his money away and leave him on the streets for what he said, because that's what he did, and he's complaining about what he did for him. But when you lose your mind, you become a shithole. You really become someone who you're not, and it's because your mind is just broken in two. And this is just tension on already a broken friendship. Like, there's nothing to hold it. It's already gone. It's in pieces. See, like, I can't even connect like fingers together, and people are just still pulling. Like, that's what Ross did. He just put more tension on that. And it doesn't matter. It's the Ross started it, or Adam fucked it up. No, he should have known that Adam was gonna be like, gonna get bombarded with Ross, Barney, and Mac. It doesn't really matter. In the end, Adam, Ross have shut each other out. Probably they're not friends, or they are. They just don't talk. It doesn't really matter. It's just how it happens. I mean, it's just life. You get it. Physical scars heal faster than mental ones. And when you lose your mind, you lose it. I have lost my mind, but it was such a minor loss that I controlled myself. But it wasn't me. I wasn't the kind, caring person I was. I broke my friend's collarbone. I done a lot of bad shit in my life. I'm very vengeful, and I will take back on the things I've done, but for the things I've done, I'm sorry. And if they're watching this, if they find this, I'm sorry to you. And Adam, you did wrong and bad thing. You did the right and bad thing. I'm sorry that you had to deal with this, but I mean, just lose your mind and shit, and fuck it. If you never lost your mind before, and you have no right to say anything on what Adam has done and why he was just a dick. Assholes are assholes. You can never stop being one after you've been one. It leeches on you for somehow. I don't understand. I'm an asshole now because I lost my mind. I'm a tiny bit of my mind, and now I'm a complete asshole to everybody I know. And it gets programmed in your brain when you lose it. You can't heal from it. It's like permanent damage. You can't mentally feel that. It'll fix itself. It's like a lifetime fix. It'll keep fixing, but it'll never be complete when you die. You may block it time to time, or it may never show for a long time, but that's what happened here. It's fucking sad that this happened. Let's keep going for like whatever.
I'll shut up forever about this subject and leave social media again, probably for a year this time. And that is about it for the drama that reemerged between Ross and Adam. Some pretty heavy stuff, a lot of time, emotion, and money.
I also seen something about Red blocking Adam, which it's I need to find that, and I'll record it to the side as like an add-on for this, but I probably won't find it. So yeah, I'm sorry if you're watching this, Adam, which you probably won't. You probably don't even know I exist. Like, one of your biggest fans. It was like there from the near beginning. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. It's just I just want to put my side into this and how it's fucked. And I'm pretty sure there's no one out there being neutral about this. Like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, and pretending to be neutral. But I'm real. I'm neutral about this. Adam, Ross have done pretty bad shit in their lives. And it's going to keep going down. Ross hasn't probably lost his mind. He's been in the Great Depression. It's fine. A lot of people have. And when you love someone, and you will. And when Adam was going crazy by then. When you have a crazy-ass person, then you're it doesn't mix well. it puts even more tension on your friendship already, and then that's probably when everything snapped. And people were still putting tension on it, so it was just getting pulled. And it's whatever, man. I don't know. It's fucked. So his mastermind of a video, his fake, leaked video of Ben. It's loud.
Brother. Whether you like it or not, you tagging my ass to the #1 spot. I do this shit without second thoughts, cause I got talent in case you forgot. Do you know what that is? He goes to slam by millions of kids. Don't ask why, boy, he can't be around. Bitch, you got slammed by retired my crafter. Didn't mention those cause I knew you use it. I'll abuse it. Oh, 5 to his children. Wear a headband now cause your head's so loud that your hairline flew up to the clouds. Hope you're proud cause I'm about to pound your salty little ass straight to the ground. Man, you lost so bad. Making shit up inside. Show me where you back or take another nap. Bitch, hit the bait. Watching my views climb while I masturbate. Bitches can hate. Y'all bitch they mad while I stay the same. I'll stay in my lane. I own the whole street. I'll pick up the mic. You bow on my feet. I was a legend before you were relevant. Living the same house as old school Macmillan. Bend the knee. Call you Jon Snow. Bend the knee. Take your ego. Bend the knee. Call you Jon Snow. Bend the knee. Keep pushing my history, reflect from the fact that you just sound so damn shitty. But mine are litty. You knock on my titties, but you got them blimps rocking straight above your ribbies. Knocking on my scene, but your dick land on preteen. Snorting all the cocaine, wasting all your money. Knocking on my block, game, homie, play with balls. Knocking on my block, game, homie, play with balls. Bend the knee.
That was Adam's invention of fake shit. Alright, let's go to his first diss track though. Like
he's a very positive person. I want to meet him. I want to be like, hey Callie, DJ Callie, come give me a hug. Eat them hay whites. Hey, thanks bro.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 whoa, hey.
How the fuck you changing, bro, if everything you still make crap? Acting like you run and rap when you slur on every track. Think you learning shit, knowledge painted on your tits. I'll drag you back to your 6-month nap. Listen, difference between me and you. What I say, I fucking do. You knocking on my YouTube views, retired, still got more than you. 1.2 billion, yeah, I hit that back in 13. You think you fucking dirty? Tell me what you learning. For fucking how long? Publicity for new songs. Attacking all your homies, cause you know your fucking songs bomb. Call me fake, Post Malone, homie think you're funny. Austin been a homie since before he making money.
Is it cause you can't sing? Hide behind your editing. You skip around a beat but think that make you mean?
What you gonna do? You gonna pop me, bitch, please? I bet you never crack some teeth like me. Hey, acting like you hard now. I'ma pull that mask down. I'ma take that gold crown that you wearing like a clown. Boy, you ain't no artist, coming off retarded. Music sounding like you piped the mic and then you farted. Homie, you should thank me, cause I gave you another vid. Come react to this, get your Asian bitch, go find bros for these kids. When did your bar drop, bro? When did your bar drop lower than my sub count? Hey, when did your bar drop lower than my sub count? When did your bar drop lower than my sub count? When did your bar drop lower than my sub count? When did your bar drop lower than my sub count? Hey, how much wood could a woodchuck what? Homie, what the fuck? Act like I'm on this for relevance. Nah, homie, you just suck. Hey, I made this to wake you up. You been acting up, you been acting tough. Acting like you learning shit. Nah, homie, that's enough. Hey, what you gonna throw my way? They block games to get my pay. No drama before I quit. Didn't your ass do the same? When did your bar drop lower than my sub count? When did your bar drop lower than my sub count? When did your bar drop lower than my sub count? When did your bar drop lower than my sub count? When did your bar drop lower than my sub count? Hey.
Also, where the, whose dog is that? Also, I don't know if Adam was posting like his downs to like make KSI come at him as a confirm, or like is that like a blow to him? Like his videos are going down, his subscriber count is going down, but he's still bigger than KSI. I don't understand that part. Maybe I'm just overthinking everything again. Who knows? It's just whatever. Let's go to his next song.
Took an L but turned my losses into learning. In it and I'm earning. Sub count fucking turning. Feel like Jake Paul with the team 10. Got KSI fucking swinging. Looking the unfinished. Bitch feeling threatened. Distracks of no end. Distracks of passion. Distracks of true friend. Bitch took the bait. Watching my views climb while I masturbate. Bitches, hey, you can stay mad while I stay the same. Why stay in my lane? I own the whole street. I'll pick up the mic. Bitch, you bow with my feet. Bend the knee, call you Jon Snow. Bend the knee, take a regal. Bend the knee, call you Jon Snow. Bend the knee, take a regal. Whether you like it or not, you're dragging my ass to the #1 spot. I do this shit without second thoughts, cause I got talent in case you forgot. What did I say, bitch, took the bait. You clowned on yourself by reacting to memes. You ever get trolled, your shit don't affect me. Watch myself soar, my dick gets erecty. I'm perfecty, you deflecty. Leave about music, you show respect. Your ego's massive, beat off the distrack. The shit's for sad that your ego's fragile. Tell me this, Jay, is it a diss if we're both being played? Is it a diss if I'm dissing myself? Too dumb to realize with me there's no else. I've been retired, you're just bringing me back. KSI is saving, Jesus is back. You're proving me right with every clap back. Your heart's in the mic, now your heart's on the racks. The bass been there since the very first tweet. KSI, Lord and Savior, gave me money to eat. The bass been there since the very first tweet. KSI, Lord and Savior, gave me money to eat. Took an L but turned my losses into learning. In and I'm earning. Sub can't fucking turn it. Took an L but turned my losses into learning. And I'm earning. Sub can't fucking turn it. Bend the knee, call you Jon Snow. Bend the knee, call you Jon Snow. What did I say in the first song? Rip up your mask, KSI's gone. Nothing to change, you didn't let shit. Acting deranged for millions of kids. Power my song, boys acting goofy. Didn't you cry when they pirate your movie? Sing like my songs, my unfinished work. You needed a track, boy. You know DM's work.
Alright, before we get into this message, Adam knew what the hell he was getting himself into and how this was going to work. He knew Elisa's dumbass, was going to fall for this. He wants his son back, and if Elisa, how the fuck you say it, is going to come at him and say, like, nah, it's my son, bitch, you ain't nothing like that. I'm sorry, it's his fucking son, no matter what. You fuck the guy. You let him fuck you, I guess. And boom, you have a child. It's his. It looks like Adam. For real. It does look like... Mason does look like Adam. You can't say otherwise. I guarantee Mason's going to become a lumberjack. Maybe not for YouTube, but he'll become a lumberjack, probably. Unless... She was actively cheating on him when Mason came around. She's either a gold digging bitch and just wanted money for like ever, and boom, her plan failed, obviously, for how smart Adam is. Adam looks shit ass dumb face, but in that big brain of his that looks small as hell, it's fucking exploding with knowledge, dude. Fucking knowledge. He can own like 7 Lamborghinis, but he would have an entire collection of books from all around the world of fucking knowledge. Yes, I did bring Title back. Alright, let's react to this part.
My only advice is to love and forgive.
This is the tale of 2 birds in 1 stone. A man takes a bait, a woman interacts, a nobody goes.
I'm gonna read this for you then. Kids, I'm reading it. Don't be salty. Crying emoji. Maybe if you stop trying to be a wannabe Post Malone, and went back to playing with blacks, you'd be happy again. Coming to remind me of what he said at Chaos, I jumped to be ready.
And then makes a trap. A man then claps back.
Rip. Okay.
A nobody needs the man to interact. A nobody needs the man to...
Yeah, I'm just playing. I generally hope KSI's diss on me is good. Imagine taking a retired Minecraft YouTuber to get to your step up the game.
Make a track. A nobody makes a diss.
Thank you, at official quash for leaking my track. Not sarcasm.
A possible snitch.
Fuck, I should just keep my mic open. Paris? That was a good move. Bro, I didn't even leak it. The day after I sent a premix to a few people was proof. Why would you send that? It's not even remotely mixed. Just preview it. Just preview it to them. I didn't expect it to get leaked. I'll clear it up.
With the Sideman's guy, who can't mix for shit, hoping a man will tell the woman, in order for the...
Do you know Elisa? Is going to shoot in London tomorrow, shoot the music video? She'll be gone till the 8th. Could be for KSI. You getting this? KSI is so predictable. I already predicted this in my response track.
The woman to bring herself in. A woman then slanders, tricking YouTubers in the midst.
It gave her the option to end this haul. If she doesn't, there you go. It's about publicity and having fun running around the
Of talking with lawyers. With no proof or backing, a man makes a diss with the info he's lacking. Bitch took the bait. A man makes a
Shouldn't I even look
diss
at that? I'm not.
with the info he's lacking. Bitch took the bait.
You get distracked. That's not actually track. You think I didn't plan for that? You think I'm stupid, boy? Bitch took the bait. When you indirectly don't realize you're playing yourself, think you need to watch my latest YouTube video.
Was the line in the leak. A man thought it was him because he has tits. A man is now savior in a lawsuit. Hooey! KSI Lord and Savior brought my son.
Praise KSI with demon elbow. Yeah, fuck you, KSI. You fell for him. I mean that's kind of dumb. I mean, it's smart for Adam. It's dumb for you, KSI. Why would KSI be watching me? I'm about to get roasted by KSI if he watches this. Fuck you. No, can't sit here and tell me what not to worship. It's 2017. If I choose to worship my Lord and Savior KSI, put some respect on it. I don't know, man. You're dumb. You know it doesn't help. You're planning to retweet it.
Son straight to me. KSI, Lord and Savior. Check. 3 weeks in the making, bitch!
Is that actual song he made? Checkmate? Or is that the song that KSI made? I'm not fucking looking at KSI's channel. I mean, I listened to one of his tracks, this track's down, and it was Letha. Because, fuck, I haven't seen her in a while, and she looks like a fucking skank. Again, sorry, Adam, if you're watching this, it's true. She does look like a fucking slut or hoe. Or fucking just prostitute that look. I think she's rich or something. It's just, it's fucking weird. I don't like his, I like Adam's somehow. I like Imagine Dragons. I like some Nightcore. Like NetNobody, Adam. And, yeah, I don't know. I know what I'm gonna fucking name this video. So, what I think about that. I really think there's nothing else. But, yeah. Look at. We're gonna listen to Shine as an out.
Get close to the words of the prophets. God is in there.
We're gonna listen to Shine while I reveal everything I just got re-knowledged on about Adam and his fucking life. So again, let's talk how it's going.
Our cores all shine. Don't got the time to feel the life I'm living isn't fucking mine now. Our cores all shine. Don't got the time to feel the life I'm living isn't fucking mine now. We need to learn to our fullest. The things that make us special make us us. We need to trust that feeling in our gut.